Hello, and welcome back to Garden Updates. So, what I'm going to do here is try and just do a really quick walkthrough. I filmed some clips throughout the week since the last garden update, and I'll try and insert some of those just to kind of show more, a little bit of progression maybe. But it ended up being too many things to edit together, so I'm just going to try and do it this way because I want these to be quick updates that I can actually do instead of feeling like it's going to be a lot of work and overwhelmed. So, this is what this little patch is looking like. The irises are really starting to come up, as are the flowers in the back. Not a whole lot in the middle yet, still a lot of leaf cover. I did have some lilies of the valley pop up that I chopped off and have since grown again. This little bush is fully flowering out now. It gets these really beautiful purple flowers and then little leaves at the tips. I'm really gonna have to look up what this is and I'll put it on the screen. This is one of the flowers. The rose bushes, which are sticking on my legs right now, are starting to leaf out. This is one of the flowers that I forgot when I said other things come up in here. I can't remember what they are. That is one of them. I can't remember what it is right now either, so I will put it on the screen as well. That's that. Now we'll jump over to the next spot. A theme here is going to be green. Everything is really starting to turn green. The lawn is, we got so much grass, or so much rain, and so the grass has just turned its brilliant grass green color. So the raspberries are starting to leaf out. Still kind of hard to see amongst the leaves. I have lifted up these and replaced them because I planted a few strawberry plants, one there. I planted a variegated lemon thyme and a Italian oregano under this gooseberry bush, which you can see is really starting to leaf out. The blueberries, the buds are just starting to threaten to open. If I could get that to focus. The currant bush is leafing nicely. This is something that I forget to point out every video that I've done, but last year I planted this comfrey plant. It is coming back with full force as I expected it to. None of the flower seeds are really coming up yet. I think I just mentioned we had a ton of rain, so I'm kind of worried they may have washed out. Lovage is not coming up yet. That's those sticks in the corner. There's a board there because we were pulling up the grapevine to get it to a trellis situation. We also have this little bee house now that my boyfriend constructed over the weekend. These blueberries, not quite ready yet either. This mess right there is all of the grapevine that we pulled out of all of this mess. So that's what that's looking like. I also planted another strawberry over there, another strawberry over here. So there are 3 different varieties. The greenhouses didn't have the bare root plants for us yet, so I just bought a couple small ones, and that's probably all I'll end up doing. Nothing coming up in the potato area yet. The asparagus, oh, I checked this yesterday and there wasn't anything, and there's a little asparagus crown coming up, which means we should probably start seeing the other ones pop up soon too as well. I think I'm going to plant, I'm not sure if I got footage of the additional plants I bought. So these are additional plants that I bought since the last garden update. So I bought 2 oreganos, 3 thymes, and a rosemary. I also bought a citronella plant. First year I got one of those, so we'll see how that works out. It's an annual, so not expecting it to live or anything. It's just a seasonal plant. The rhubarb is living its best life. This patch was smaller than this patch a week ago. So it's fully coming up, and you can see it's got some flower heads that are forming. I'm not sure if we'll let it flower this year or not. We'll see. The herb garden. This little chamomile pot, I've not decided what I'm going to do with it yet. This is now chives, but they haven't sprouted. The thyme, this is creeping thyme. Also living its best life. The sage plant is slowly coming back. It's got a couple leaves. These ones in particular are the biggest. We'll see. The mints are just starting to come up. I did remove some from this pot. That's what's in here. Just because I was worried I might have buried it too deep. So once it starts growing, it's popping up over there as well, I will refill that dirt back on top. These ones were fine. I dug a little bit so I could see if they were coming up, and they are. So that's fine. And this one as well. The savory is really started to come in. See all those little sprouties? It did get a little bit too damp, so I have to top off it now to kind of burn off some of that slight moss growth. The lavender has started some little baby new growth in there. It's kind of hard to see right there. I'm not sure if I should cut all this old stuff off because it's clearly dead, so that's probably the best course of action. So we'll find out in the next video if I did that or not. Also, every video I've done, I've bypassed the hops, which are thriving. This is what, if you can see, just in this little, like, 1.5 foot round pot, just how much hops is coming up. So we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 from that one node, 13 vines, and then there's another one here and another one here. And soon they're just starting to reach the things that will bring them up the trellis, which we have to extend further up. There's another piece that needs to go on that. I put up my deer fencing to keep them out. Just move that over there for a second. Onions are doing great. I'm now thinking this one in the back may also be a garlic. I've got some spinach sprouting. I might seed much more of that just because the seeds were old. I've got a couple peas coming up. Not as many as I would have expected, but we have had a lot of rain and it's been a little bit cooler than is probably ideal. So we'll see what happens there. No, I'm not sure. This is where the carrots are. I'm not sure those are going to work out. There are a lot of little seedlings. It's been like so rainy and damp, like too rainy, I feel like. But the onions are loving it. So then I'm just going to try and go under this one instead of moving it. The radishes are doing fantastic. We've got a couple peas getting ready to poke through. I did dig them up just to make sure they weren't rotting because of all of the rain. So you can see the soil is still very damp. The oregano, my oregano that I was worried about, is coming back. So there was really no need to buy 2 more oregano plants, but I'm not sure what kind this one is. The ones that I bought were Greek and Italian, and I wanted a hot and spicy, but they didn't have it yet. So I'm kind of hoping this one is a hot and spicy. I'll just have to wait and see. This is the midget savory, which is also starting to come up, and you can see that was also having a little bit of a excessive moisture issue. The peppermint is coming back as well. It's under there, hiding. Okay, that's, I think, everything here. Let's jump to the next location. I believe last we saw these hadn't opened yet, and literally the day after I started editing the last video, they all opened, and they've been successfully opening. These yellow ones just opened yesterday. The other ones are also yellow. They just look white in comparison. So that's that. This is something I've been keeping track of. The willow that's by the little stream here. I'll put in the pictures that I took of it in like the different stages of it. It's not really flowering, I guess. But this is kind of it entering its leaf stage here. It's always fun to watch how different things develop. I jump from tree to tree here. Just, there's not a whole lot going on in here. Plum trees, both plum trees are still at like just beginning to wake up. The cherry trees are a little bit ahead of them. This pear tree, I would say, is on par with the plum. Then the peach tree is a little bit ahead. And this pear tree, which is a different variety, is also just starting to open. And this apple tree, the leaves are just starting to poke out. So that's the orchard update. I have ordered new planters. I was going to use those black pots down here that you saw in the first one. I'm going to put one here, one there, and then maybe one there or over here. I'm not really sure yet. To put my vine plants, so my 2 squashes and my pumpkins. Because we have all this space, they can just grow however they want. I'm also going to try and invest in some, let's get out of here first. Just get a little stream shot. Some sacrificial flowers and some deterrent flowers this year. Nasturtiums and marigolds and dill to try and mitigate our predator issues. There is a wasp on this willow right here. Can you see it? My camera won't focus. All right, here you can see just how luscious the lawn has gotten. It's like crazy how fast it grows. Like, it was just like, give me all that sweet, sweet rain. So we've got this bush is leafing. Again, don't know what that is. This blackcurrant is leafing out nicely. This bush that I mentioned, the leaves yesterday, these were still in little bunches, and now they're all opening. So this is going to be covered in flowers soon. It's really quite a sight to behold once it leaves and flowers and all the bees are just covering it. No flowers coming up here yet. Oh, there's another wasp. Or a bee. Hard to tell. These are our secondary raspberry patch, which seems to be having a bit of an issue. So I think I'm going to have to cut a lot of it down. There's 2 rows, one here and one here. But ultimately, we'll just have to wait and see. There are freaking bees and wasps everywhere. There's dandelions over here. And they're living their best life, and some creeping Charlie has flowered under there already. Usually the violets. The blackberry canes are leafing. Don't want to get stabbed. Ow, and I just got stabbed. The grapevine looks exactly the same. All of these currants are starting to leaf. This little baby one is coming back to life after the deer ate it. This one's gonna have so many berries on it, I think. My camera only wants to focus on the background and not the things I'm actually trying to show you. And all the other currants in this row are also doing well. That is apple mint, and no signs of it popping back up yet. The elder tree is sprouting leaves, although the top of it has been eaten by the deer. All right. I think that's everything. If I've missed something, then I will get it in the next one, I guess. Thanks for joining me for this little garden update, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.